thinking there was something wrong with me.
Anthony Karitsis is still holding the mortgage company executive hostage in his dynamite-rigged apartment.
I'm a national hero.
On February the 8th, 1977, a man named Angela Tate takes Richard Hall, the director of Meridian Mortgage, hostage. Tony tied a shotgun armed with a tripwire to Richard's head and paraded him up and down the streets
This
of
is my
Indianapolis. What
Minecraft
would follow is
house.
a 63-hour standoff that would change the standards for legal systems and the
Bedroom
media
with
forever.
my dogs
Hello,
and
everyone.
cats.
Today we're going to talk about the story of the Dead Man's Blind.
Here's
Also,
my
I say
kitchen.
which is probably more alarming news to most of you. Sadly, the wife likes it, so you're going to be stuck with it for some time. This case
What I
is
call my
fascinating. I don't think
refrigerator.
much people talk about it. As a matter of fact, the only reason I know about it is because the FBI
Vegetables.
agent I interviewed for the Da Vinci video told me to check it out. And not only did the bizarre details of the case make it so interesting, but the insane impact that
Like
it had on
dry
ultimately
storage and dye
From the
storage.
details of the dead man's blind mechanism itself to the fact that someone can hold someone on hostage in front of reporters for 63 hours and not be stopped beforehand is incredible. And I, for one, am very
Here's
excited to
my
talk about it. I also want to apologize
kisses.
for not a lot of videos going up in October, which you would think would be my time to shine.
More
I've been busy
mine.
with a ton of other projects and want to apologize, and hopefully this video will survive. By the time you're
My
watching this, I'll be
thing.
heading out to the
My
live tour of
workshop.
Creepcast, in which I'm very excited to meet you all. But I also want to say that while I'm on the tour on October the 30th, the film Stalker Shadow of the Zone will be free to watch here on YouTube. The movie that I've been talking about for over 2 years
Kinda
at
what
this
my
point
house looks like on
finally
the
coming out
outside.
and will be over on Evan Royal's
Here's
channel,
the
free
garden.
for you all to watch. Again, that's October the 30th, and whenever it comes out, I will leave a link to it in the description. Thank you all so much for the love and
Here's
support that
the
you
cow,
showed that,
sheep
and for making the
pen.
movie possible in the first place. Back to the story we're talking about today. The Dead Man's Blind has a lot of moving parts and a lot of things I'm excited to talk about. If you're excited to hear about it, stick around after the ad as we talk about the kidnapping of Richard Hall
My horses and my donkeys.
if you spend several hours of your day watching YouTube, then your diet probably isn't what it should be. A diet of microwave noodles and leftover pizza can be fun, but probably isn't good for you. But now, I have something that can help.
My pig and chicken farm.
Anyone who's watched the channel for a while knows that I love AG1, as it is my go-to nutritional supplement. Let's get the description and the QR code, and we are back to the video. We are going to go ahead and get into it, but as always, thank you for watching. At 8 a.m. on the 4th floor of 129 East Market, downtown Indianapolis, Indiana, on February the 8th, 1977, Meridian Mortgage opened its doors for the day. As soon as it did, a man named Anthony Crick made his way into the front lobby of the mortgage office. This was no surprise to the receptionist out front, as Anthony had a mortgage with Meridian Mortgage and was often seen around the office. That morning, Tony walked in wearing a short-sleeved shirt and a cardigan, with one arm inside of a sling holding onto a department store box, and the other arm wrapped around the blueprint. Tony asked to speak with M.L. Hall, the president of the company who Tony had been doing business with for 4 years at this point. The receptionist said that M.L. is on vacation, but that his son, Richard Hall, who is the director of the company, will be in the office shortly. Tony said that that's fine, and
here's
he'll
my
have
aquarium.
Richard instead, so Tony waits in the lobby. At 8:08 a.m., Richard walks into the lobby and sees Tony sitting there and invites him into his office. As soon as they get into the office, Tony asks if he can shut the door to the lobby, as Tony needs to adjust his pants and doesn't want to seem untoward to the receptionist out front. Richard doesn't think anything of this and tells Tony to go ahead and shut the door as Richard takes off his jacket and sits down at his desk to start his day. It is then that Richard looks up from his desk to see that Tony has pulled his arm out of the sling to reveal a .38 caliber revolver now pointing in Richard's face. Tony then throws open the department store box to reveal that it was hiding a shotgun and metal wire. Tony demands for Richard to stand up as he ties the metal wire around his neck, across the shotgun, and onto Tony's finger. And with that, the hostage crisis of the Dead Man's Blind began. But there's a lot of backstory I need to cover to make any of this make sense. Why did Tony Caristas walk into this office on the morning of February the 8th
And here's my
and
book
hold the
talk.
director of the company hostage? Well, to understand that, you need to understand the relationship between Tony
Police were
Caristas
put on my
and
fishing
Morgan.
gear.
And to understand that relationship, you need to understand Tony. Tony was
That's
born
my
on
house.
August the 13th of 1932, and from the get-go,